Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Lucid Prophecy Tarot and thank you for tuning in. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I speak on subjects regarding to tarot, spirituality, ascension, growth, and also channelings and messages that I get. I also provide messages when it comes to healing and also, balancing yourself, energetically. I felt like I need to do that introduction because I feel like most people don't know exactly what I do. I work in a myriad of ways, but my passion is healing, and I also hope to inspire you with the things that I've studied and also channeled and developed. Okay, so today I want to talk about um, something very interesting that's been coming to me. You get what I'm saying? And everything has been lining up, but it's basically a planetary or uh, astrological type of significance of what's going on and how it's affecting us here on the planet. So a lot of people don't know if they're not astrologers or if they don't follow astrology, basically the story of Jupiter and Saturn. Basically, what the story was, it's talked about in Greek mythology, right? So, Saturn represents Cronus. Cronus was the king of the Titans, right? And he was also represented time. And he got with Rhea, which was a metaphoric, Titan, but she also represented nature. And they gave birth to the quote unquote gods like Zeus, which is Jupiter, and the rest of the gods. However, the story goes that Cronus ate the rest of the gods and Rhea had to hide Jupiter. So if you look up the size of Jupiter and Saturn, Jupiter is the only planet that beats Saturn out. So Jupiter is bigger than Saturn, so you got to understand where we get our significance, right? So apparently, back in them days, Jupiter or Zeus eventually overtook Saturn and he released the other gods. And basically, peace and harmony was distributed amongst the gods, and a new age began. And I feel like spiritually, metaphorically, we're here again. And it's funny because this conjunction that's going to happen between Jupiter and Saturn, you get what I'm saying? They're basically going to go to battle. And Jupiter's going to eventually overtake Saturn by December. And then after December 2020, we're going to be entering fully the age of Aquarius. Because Saturn, which rules time, still was affecting us or grounding us to the earth. So now we're going to actually transition into an air stage or period of existence. This is going to propel us and challenge us when it comes to communication, also invention, intuition, higher levels of communication, technology, and integration of spirit. And we'll see this as, things progress. Have a lot of changes when it comes to the things that we consider laws or these big corporations, civilized us, all of that stuff is going to end. I'm just going to say that now. Just be prepared. For that, this is a period for you to refocus on what is actually important to you. Because, like I said, this is a battle, right? A planetary battle, as above, so below. So, of course, we're going to come be affected by that because we are ruled by or we have planetary energies in us. And understanding this will help us better understand how to navigate as we progress. But let me continue upon the story, right? So Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. right? Uranus represents the sky, and this also represents Uraeus. So Uraeus was one of the original titans that mated with Mother Earth, right? And they gave birth to all the rest of the titans, and Cronus took over and shit, right? So Cronus fucking got at Uraeus or whatever, and basically, castrated him and shit like that. But the thing is, that's what I'm sorry. Shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm on video. Please excuse me for that. That was gross. Somebody must not want me to talk. Anyways, Uranus is usually looked at as a genderless planet, and it also represents Aquarius, so that represents the age that we're stepping into. Uranus is also outside of the boundaries of Saturn, so it is not bound by time. Y'all gotta understand, this is what we're moving into. This is the energy. It's moving out of the illusion of time and the boundaries that it has imposed upon our actual being. So there's going to be major evolution and growth if we allow it. But yeah, in regards to the story, it just gives you something to think about, right? Because we have all of these conjunctions, these planets which represents these gods, and they're literally reenacting the battle above us as we live in, quarantine during this pandemic. Another Greek reference. Also, what I would like to draw attention to is corona, right? So the coronavirus, or COVID-19, the 19th card in the tarot deck is the Sun card, right? So that represents things being revealed, things coming from out of the dark into the light, things bubbling up to the surface. There's nothing that can be hidden under the sun. So this is what COVID is kind of like. I feel like what my personal perspective is like when we look at it at a metaphoric level, right? Or metaphysical level, I'm sorry. COVID represents the crown and the sun. So the crown on the sun. This is called the corona, right? Or the halo. Basically, when the sun eclipse or when the moon eclipse, there's a halo or aura around the sun and the moon. This is basically a massive energy shift. And the next time this is going to happen is on June 5th. So, what is this saying? June 5th is also the World Environment Day. Coincidence? I think not. So, what is this saying? This is a very powerful day. Maybe if we band together and do mass manifestation, we can help this transition along better. Maybe that's an idea for someone. I pray right now. I call in my angels, my ancestors, and my guides. I hope that this message reaches the people that it needs to. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, that's okay. But I know one day that you will. And I hope that those who do understand what I'm saying, I hope that you pass this message along so that we can really make this transition into the new world something to be proud of. It's upon us, right? The planets are fighting and we are warriors as well. I'm talking to the indigos, I'm talking to the crystals, those that identify as something more than mundane. This is going to be a very powerful period. So just be aware of that. June 5th. Say it again, 2020. Also, I would just like to touch on us and our relation to the sun and the moon. If you look at us from an elemental point and standpoint, we have basically the same makeup as the sun and the moon. Basically, that hydrogen, that stardust, that is plentiful within us as well. We have that same energy. So just like the sun and the moon has a corona, a aura, yeah, we have a corona, or aura too. And that is being activated. You have to develop a spiritual filtration system. All frequency is energy. If you transmute the energy that is coming within your energetic field or aura, corona, then you are able to transmute that into something that is beneficial for you. This is next level energy transmutation, alchemy. It's time for us to really step our knowledge up. This is a new world. All of the old is crumbling. This is basically all I have to say at this moment. I will come back at y'all with some more videos. It is super early and I don't really get much sleep because I've had this on my mind, but I thank you if you got to the end of this video. I truly send you blessings, light, and love, and hope to, get back at y'all soon. Bye.